Well, his name and financial support to many causes can be seen all over Central Ohio, but tonight it's Les Wexner's relationship with the man accused of molesting teenage girls that's still under scrutiny. Jeffrey Epstein is charged with sex trafficking and having sex with girls as young as 14 years old. Epstein was Les Wexner's personal finance manager for more than a decade, but he has denied any knowledge of Epstein's alleged wrongdoing. NBC4 reporter Ted Hart is live in New Albany with more on this story. Ted.
Yeah, well, Les Wexner's success as the founder and CEO of L Brands is well documented, and after decades of philanthropy and development here in Central Ohio, the Wexner name really stands out among all others. So to be connected to such a scandalous story as that of Jeffrey Epstein is really fairly remarkable. A New York Times, or rather, so to be connected, Wexner gave Epstein extraordinary access to his finances, evidenced by a 1991 court filing in Franklin County that gave Epstein power of attorney. A New York Times article says Wexner was warned by other L Brands executives in the mid-90s that Epstein was presenting himself to women as a recruiter of Victoria's Secret models. The New York Times cites a Santa Monica, California police report of a woman who says that she was molested by Epstein. And here in New Albany, a community built largely by Wexner, there's uncertainty about how this all might impact the community's and Wexner's reputation.
I really honestly don't know. I mean, hopefully it wouldn't if it, if there's no hanky-panky on his part,
And in a statement, the company rather, said this week that it does not believe that Jeffrey Epstein was ever employed by or was authorized to represent the company. Nevertheless, the L Brands board of directors this week said that it was hiring outside counsel to conduct a thorough review. Local for you and live in New Albany, Ted Hart, NBC4.
All right, Ted, thank you so much. Now, here's what we know about Jeffrey Epstein now. He's currently on suicide watch after being found semi-conscious in his jail cell with marks around his neck. Authorities are checking out 3 theories on how this may have happened. The first was that it was a legitimate suicide attempt. The second is that Epstein faked a suicide in order to get moved to a separate facility. And the third is that his cellmate, a former police officer, assaulted him. That inmate's attorney denies that accusation. Prison officials say Jeffrey Epstein was never taken to the hospital after he was found.